Hello world, today is Sunday, April 19th, 5:30 p.m., 2026. And this is another vlog, a 10-minute talk about what is top of mind. This is a public journal. It's 5:30. What is top of mind? One thing is how creating products, creating apps is a thing that you do in public. You can't do it solo. It's an art, and you have to have feedback. And that means you have to ship things, you have to have an audience. That's where it starts. And it's an iterative process. And you don't make progress until you ship something, until you get something in people's hands. And I'm just thinking about this as I'm creating drone videos for an audience here at Network School. And this process makes me realize that this is like part of business. It's a key part of making a business, a key part of developing your talents, your skills, your profession. It's being a performer, creating something, an artifact, and putting it out there into the world. It's this craft, it's this process, and all the little details all the little decisions that you made as you were making the thing, and then you put it out there into the world. That's all felt. Every single decision is a little record of the energy, the intention, the feeling you put into it, and it's felt. And it's always a give and take. It's always a balance across different extremes of putting in not enough attention into the things that have an impact, and putting too much attention into things that don't have an impact. And then it's realizing that you have to have a shorter iterative cycle. It's all about the iteration cycle. Tightening the loop of you taking your best guess at how you're managing your time, your energy, your intelligence, crafting the thing, and then putting it out there. And then you see which decisions, which approaches, which tools, which processes had what kind of impact. And a lot of the times it's a lot of feelings, and it's not just the thinking, the intelligence, a lot of the times it's going from the heart, right? Not just from the mind. The mind is only working on part of the thing. And it's important to be develop that sense. And this is where the artist's way, the book talks about the action of an artist of summoning the gods. I hope the audio is coming through. I have my mic plugged in and I hope it's picking it up. Yeah, it should be picking it up. I would feel terrible if I just spent 10 minutes talking about this awesome stuff and then none of it was recorded. So that's what I've been thinking about. And like creating content is part of that game about how you market yourself, how you publicize your, if you're an app builder or you're a designer, it's all about the content that you put out there into the world, and then you build your audience, you establish yourself as an expert, you prove your skills, and then you attract the people that are looking for somebody that knows that, and they already know that you can do that, and then they ask you, hey, will you do this for me, and I will pay you. So that's the way to make a living, to get a job, to get clients. So, and if you're creating something in the digital space and you're using CapCut or you're using Figma, and like you're moving around pixels and you're using all these tools, the slice, the tool, deciding all these 100,000 little details, decisions about the file format, the rounded corners, the radius, the positioning, the margins. This is all like with good taste and a lot of ingenuity and like solving problems, and there's like 100 million different problems that come up, and how you solve them really shows you about your creativity, your ability, and your inventiveness. And there's another aspect of this that's really the heart-centered about your feeling, how you feel about this, how it connects with the audience, how you feel about the audience, how you feel about your own skills, having this self-belief, all this. So this week I built Watch NS, which is this awesome app where you have a list of all the network school people's YouTubes and Instagrams, and I have to add more Instagrams and TikToks, but right now it's a lot of YouTube. But I think this would be really cool to explore all this web of links, web of videos in a new way. That's why it's so amazing. I'm excited about it because it allows you to navigate around this data in a new way, and I'm excited for that. Another top of mind thing is, okay, so Brian Armstrong tweeted about like creating AI twins of like Balaji and like another person, and it's like, yes, I've been thinking about that for like 3 years, and it's totally doable, and like OpenClaw, it really does that. If it's like an agent, like it could be like a brain that you can just configure it to have any identity, and that's I'm really excited about that. Like thinking about how like actually, yeah, I've been applying it, and then kind of last week I've been just focused on a project and other important matters that are critical. And the thing is, why I'm thinking about this is like, the future's coming fast. It's going to be a tidal wave, and it's just going to, one day we'll wake up and it's like all digital work is just done by agents. And it's just going to happen because all the pieces are here, and it's so close, and I feel this urgency, like I have to take part in it somehow. So I think this artistry that I talked about, this creativity that I talked about earlier, is really a part of this. It's this building for an audience. It's the shipping this Watch NS app. It's shipping like another app, like shipping an app every week, and like this is really the way. And make it super stupid simple at first. That's the key thing. You have to really shorten that iteration cycle. How you organize your energy and you put something out there, and then you see what the response is, and then you iterate. That's the important part. So I'm excited about that vision. So it's already 10 minutes, went by so fast, but I am thinking, yeah, this vlog is so good. I think it's been a couple days now since I haven't done one because my mic got lost and I couldn't find my mic. But I feel these are super important. So I'm going to sign off here. And as always, sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations because every thought matters. Peace. Peace out. May you be free from suffering.